Goldie grew up in a home where music and discipline shaped everyday life. Her father, a jazz musician, practiced late into the night, while her mother believed strongly that talent and hard work were the only ways to survive in the arts. From the age of 3, Goldie was enrolled in ballet classes. The studio mirrors became both a teacher and a silent critic, reflecting every mistake and every small improvement. Like many young dancers of that time, she faced strict instructors who demanded perfection. Goldie learned discipline and resilience, but she also began to question whether she was ever truly good enough. Ballet demanded a very specific body type and personality, and she often felt she didn't fit the mold. These early experiences shaped her character. They taught her persistence, even when self-doubt whispered in the background of her dreams, searching for a place to belong. As Goldie grew older, dance remained her greatest passion, but it didn't bring the sense of belonging she hoped for. At school, she wasn't the most popular student or the top academic performer. She was simply the girl who danced. Some people admired her talent, while others misunderstood her cheerful personality as something shallow. Inside, however, Goldie was thoughtful and sensitive. She often wondered whether people saw the real person behind the bright smile. After finishing school, she enrolled at American University, yet her true focus remained on performing. She auditioned for local productions and dance companies across Washington, D.C. Each audition was a new chance to prove herself, but also another reminder that success in the arts is rarely immediate. Rejections came often, sometimes politely, sometimes bluntly. Instead of quitting, Goldie kept moving forward, determined to find her place. Learning confidence the hard way. At 19, Goldie accepted a job as a go-go dancer in a nightclub. It wasn't the career she had imagined when she first studied ballet, but it was work, and it allowed her to support herself. The clubs were loud, crowded, and filled with energy. While the experience could feel uncomfortable at times, it also taught her unexpected lessons. Standing on those platforms night after night forced Goldie to become confident in front of strangers. She learned how to command attention and connect with an audience, skills that would later become essential in her acting career. What once felt like a step backward slowly revealed itself as preparation for something greater. Life rarely moves in a straight line, and Goldie began to understand that every experience, even the ones that feel uncertain, can shape future success. A breakthrough on television. In 1968, Goldie auditioned for the comedy variety show, Rowan and Martin's Laugh-In. She arrived like countless other dancers, unsure whether she would stand out. Instead of trying to appear perfect, she simply allowed her personality to shine through. Her natural humor, lively energy, and unmistakable giggle made her unforgettable. The producers quickly recognized that she had something special. When the show premiered, it became a huge hit, and Goldie suddenly found herself in the national spotlight. Audiences loved her playful charm and comedic timing. Overnight, she became one of television's most recognizable faces. Yet, fame can be complicated. While millions laughed along with her sketches, Goldie sometimes worried that people only saw the bubbly character on screen, rather than the hardworking performer behind it, proving she was more than a persona. Although television brought Goldie fame, she wanted to grow as an actress. Many viewers associated her only with lighthearted comedy, but she believed she could do more. Determined to expand her career, she prepared carefully for film auditions. When the opportunity came to appear in the 1969 movie Cactus Flower, she approached the role with seriousness and dedication. Working alongside experienced actors pushed her to refine her craft. When the film was released, critics were pleasantly surprised by her performance. Goldie brought warmth, humor, and genuine emotion to the character. The role proved that she was more than a comedic television personality. It showed that she had depth and talent that extended far beyond her earlier image. An Oscar that changed everything. The following year brought a moment Goldie never expected so early in her career. Her performance in Cactus Flower earned her the Academy Award for Best Supporting Actress. Winning an Oscar at just 24 years old was a remarkable achievement. The award changed how many people in Hollywood viewed her, but it also came with new pressure. Success raised expectations, and the industry still struggled to understand exactly where she fit. Some producers continue to offer roles similar to her television character, hoping to recreate the same charm audiences loved. Goldie, however, was determined to choose projects carefully. She wanted to keep growing rather than repeating the same performance again and again. The Oscar was not just a trophy, it was proof that belief in oneself can change the way the world sees you. Taking control behind the camera. In the 1980s, Goldie made a bold move that few actresses attempted at the time. She stepped into the role of producer while continuing to act. Her film Private Benjamin became a major success, both critically and commercially. By producing the film herself, Goldie gained creative control and showed that women could lead projects both on-screen and behind the scenes. The movie earned her another Academy Award nomination and strengthened her reputation as a smart and capable filmmaker. Instead of waiting for opportunities to appear, she helped create them. This decision allowed her to shape stories that audiences loved, while also opening doors for other women in Hollywood. It was a powerful example of how taking initiative can transform a career. Balancing career and family life. While her professional life flourished, Goldie also focused deeply on family. She became a mother and discovered how meaningful that role was to her. Raising children while working in the entertainment industry required balance and patience. Like many parents, she wanted to create a loving and supportive environment for her kids. Goldie often spoke about how motherhood changed her priorities. Success in films was important, but family provided a different kind of fulfillment. Over time, her children, Oliver Hudson, Kate Hudson, and Wyatt Russell, grew up surrounded by creativity and encouragement. Watching them develop their own passions became one of Goldie's greatest joys. A lasting partnership with Kurt Russell. One of the most meaningful relationships in Goldie's life began when she reunited with actor Kurt Russell while working on the film Swing Shift. They had first met years earlier, but this time their connection grew into something deeper. Both had experienced the challenges of relationships in the spotlight, and they approached their partnership with honesty and patience. Over the decades, their bond became one of Hollywood's most admired relationships. Rather than focusing on traditional expectations, they simply chose to support each other and build a strong family. Their partnership has lasted more than 40 years, demonstrating that mutual respect and friendship can create a lasting foundation. Giving back through the Hawn Foundation. Later in life, Goldie turned her attention toward helping others. Drawing from her own experiences with stress and emotional challenges, she founded the Hawn Foundation in 2003. The organization focuses on children's well-being and emotional development through programs like Mind Up. These initiatives teach mindfulness, empathy, and emotional awareness in schools around the world. Goldie believes that helping children understand their thoughts and feelings can build confidence and resilience. For her, this work became even more meaningful than awards or box office success. By supporting young people, she hoped to make a lasting difference in their lives. Embracing life with gratitude today, Goldie Hawn enjoys a quieter life surrounded by family and grandchildren. She still occasionally appears in films, but she no longer feels pressure to prove anything. Instead, she focuses on enjoying the present moment, spending time with loved ones, practicing mindfulness, and continuing her foundation's work. Looking back on her journey, she often speaks with gratitude. The challenges, the successes, and the unexpected turns all shaped the person she became. Goldie's story is not only about fame or awards, it is about resilience, authenticity, and the courage to follow your own path, even when others underestimate you.